Hello friends, I am Dr. Amok Shahane. I am practicing as a pediatrician at Sanvi Children's Hospital, Kharghar, Navi Mumbai since more than a decade. Today we are going to discuss about an issue that's been worrying parents all over the world, that is the increasing dependence of children on gadgets and indirectly the amount of screen time they are being exposed to. By gadgets I mean all types of gadgets like laptops, cell phones, iPads, television screens as well as video games. And with increasing lockdown these days and because of the difference in the pattern of schooling, that is there is more focus on online schooling, the amount of screen time that our children are being exposed to is humongous. So let's get down to some alarming statistics. The UNICEF in 2017 has stated that 1 in 5 children are already using the internet. This internet usage is different for different age groups. For example, a 13-year-old child uses approximately 7 hours and 22 minutes of screen time, which decreases a little bit to around 4 hours and 45 minutes between the age of 8 to 12 years, and the average screen time of a child between 0 and 11 years is 3 hours and more. There are some mixed thoughts regarding usage of gadgets and screen time by some parents, because parents feel that since gadgets are a ubiquitous part of our life these days and children are already digital natives, they need to be acquainted with these gadgets early on in life. But isn't this a sad reality? Isn't this peer pressure both for the child as well as for the parents? But as parents, have we ever wondered what all this screen time does for a child? Well, this is the stark reality. MRI studies have shown that screen time is directly linked to lower brain development in preschoolers. Sometimes even there are physical changes in the brain. There's little bit of grey matter atrophy, loss of white matter integrity, reduced cortical thickness and impaired cognitive function. A study which was done recently by our colleague Dr. Jijo along with his colleagues at Kerala at the Muthoot Hospital MGM in Kerala has drawn the following conclusions. They conclude that screen time in the majority of preschool children is above the recommended limits, and inconsistent supervision by parents was seen in almost half of the study participants, and this is directly associated with suspected cognitive delays in children. Early childhood is the period of rapid brain development in a child's life where they develop multiple skills like speech, language, social skills, emotional skills and personality development. Lifestyle patterns established during this period play a significant role in the physical and mental well-being of a child. So what does increased screen time do for your child? First and foremost, increased screen time means decreased green time. That is, children spend less amount of time in the outdoors, in the parks or playing games with their friends and peer groups. Nature has a wonderful way of healing minds because they are natural stress busters, mood enhancers, and the child also learns to develop more focus. The second thing which we've seen with increased screen time is the depletion of mental energy, because a child who's hooked on to gadgets or from the mobile for a longer time tends to become more irritable, more sad, depressed. They may also develop reward-seeking behaviors, especially if they play video games, or attention-seeking behaviors. They may also show tantrums and meltdowns. The third thing which we have seen with increased screen time is there's a decrease in the dream time, especially with children who are hooked onto gadgets just before going to bed. Because of the full brightness, blue lights and fast moving images, the sleep pattern gets disturbed. This is mainly because there's a decrease in the reduction of a sleep enhancing hormone melatonin, which is required for sleep induction. Because of this, the child has a fretful and a tired sleep and he remains irritable throughout the day. The last and the most important thing which we've noticed in the OPD is because of increased screen time, especially in the younger children between the ages of around 1 to 3 years, they have significant speech and language delay. Because a child who is hooked onto a screen for a longer time does not develop the expressive part of speech because there is no interaction with family members or other children of their age. So what can we do as parents? How do we prevent our children from becoming gadget zombies? Well, the fundamental thing we need to see here is what kind of individuals do we need to raise and what kind of foundation we want to give them. For this, we need to follow the American Academy of Pediatrics, who clearly recommend that children less than 2 years of age should be given no screen time except for video calls. Between 2 to 5 years of age, a maximum of 1 to 2 hours per day is allowed, and more than 5 years, maximum 2 to 3 hours per day is allowed. These recommendations seem difficult, don't they? Well, let's get the ball rolling. First and foremost, let's all learn to unplug or follow digital uppas. Unplugging is unplugging ourselves from all forms of gadgets at least once a week, where we can go for nature walks, trekkings, or outdoor activities with our kids. Something I would like to say over here is younger children less than 1 year should not have strapping to the chair for not more than 1 hour per day, because these children need to play and walk around and explore their surroundings. The second thing which we can do are enforce phone curfews. These are periods where mobile phones or other gadgets should not be used in the house. For example, the dining table, the bedroom, and even bathrooms, and these need to be religiously followed even by adults. The third rule we need to follow is digital literacy, where we follow 3 C's. The content, whether the content is age appropriate, the context, whether it is interactive with your child, and third is the child itself, that is whatever the child is viewing, whether it is beneficial for him. Having said all this, I would like to conclude that screen time is not bad for our children, but excess of anything is counterproductive. Please never use screens or gadgets as pacifiers or babysitters. Always decide whether this screen time is a privilege or is it a right, because sometimes we have seen that parents promise extra hour of television or video games as a cookie for a child to have his food or do his homework. So parents, today I would ask all of you to take a pledge with me that we are going to be role models for our kids and follow the simple principle of disconnect to reconnect. That is, disconnect with gadgets and reconnect with our children and loved ones, so that we can prevent this global malady from increasing to unmanageable levels. Thank you.